Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well on this Wednesday evening or whenever you watch. As we have to get the second screen up and running. There we go. And we're going to continue with our Glory Days boxing tournament, card and dice, Jack Johnson versus Mike Tyson, 15 rounds heavyweights. This is our 10-star Elite Championship tournament, bout number 3, Johnson versus Tyson. We've already put 2 bouts up on the channel. Marciano and Frazier was our first one. Tunney and Jeffries was our second one. I will not spoil them in case you'd like to watch. At ringside with us is an luminary in the FOC community, the original Grognard. That's Devin, the OG, the original Grognard. Check out that wonderful military strategy channel. Hope all is well, OG. And now let's roll some dice and see who shall advance in our 10-star Elite Championship tournament. Brought to you by Glory Days Boxing. Our good friend Anthony from Bleacher Bums Gaming developed this game, and you can purchase it on SidelineStrategy.com, the place where you buy payoff pitch. Once again, that's SidelineStrategies.com to take a look at and hopefully purchase an absolutely wonderful boxing game, card, and dice. Glory Days Boxing. All right, so here we go. Jack Johnson had a career record, 73 wins, 13 defeats, 10 draws with 40 stoppages. Mike Tyson, Iron Mike Tyson, 50 wins, 6 defeats, no draws, and 44 by stoppage. Jack Johnson has a trait of Old Master. That is -1 from opponent's punches landed on any toe-to-toe exchange. Mike Tyson's trait, Great Finisher, +1 to opponent's will rating. So Johnson's will rating is a 5, will go to a 6. If Johnson is tired, it is a +3. So his tired will rating is an 8, which would go to an 11. That just means you can TKO him a bit quicker, a better chance of stopping the fight. All right, Jack Johnson will be in the red corner. Mike Tyson will be in the blue corner. Quick, we roll the 2 6-sided die for the control star factors. Both of these fighters and every fighter in this tournament has 10 stars for control factor, thus the Elite 10-star tournament. You see who has control, who's on the offense, who's on the defense, or if it's a toe-to-toe exchange. Then we roll the 2 10-sided die, 0 through 9, reading the black die first, then the white die. Shows you the punches landed or missed, or clinch or foul. And then we roll the 20-sided die for such results as cuts, fouls, and possible power checks, knockdowns, so on and so forth. So here we are. We're ready for some boxing. Hope you enjoy. Jack Johnson in the red corner, Tyson in the blue corner. Ding, ding goes the bell. Johnson wants to fight on the outside, Tyson on the inside. Here we go. Round number 1 scheduled for 15. And that is a 2 for Jack Johnson. And a 2. And a 2. As my headphones constantly want to shut down. So we pardon the technical interruption. At least it came early in the stream. So that's a 2 for Jack Johnson, a 2 for Mike Tyson. That's nothing on the inside for Johnson. 1 star for Tyson. So Tyson will go on offense. Johnson will be on defense. And that is a 97 right off the bat. Tyson trying to rough up Jack Johnson. A 97 is a possible foul check. 1 punch will land for Tyson, though. And now Tyson's foul rating is a 6. And that's a 20, so no foul. We move to segment 2. Tyson will have the momentum. Tyson pursuing his prey, Jack Johnson. And that's a 2 for Johnson. Again, Johnson not really starting off well. That's no stars on the inside against a 3. Tyson will go from the outside with 2 stars. Again, Johnson will be on defense. When I say Tyson's on the outside, he's not way out. He's just a little farther out. He's definitely in punching distance. Tyson lands from the outside. at a 0 through 42, and that is a 40. So Mike Tyson will land 2 possible punches behind his jab, a jab and a right hand. Possible 2 punches landed. We go on defense now for Jack Johnson, an excellent defensive fighter. 1 through 7, he blocks a punch. That's a 2. He will block 1 punch, so it's only 1 punch landed, and it's the right hand. Power check for Tyson. Tyson, power 7 and below, and that is a 16. So Tyson starting off quick. Jack Johnson was able to roll with that punch. We go to segment 3, round 1, and that's a 1 for Jack Johnson. That's where the place he wants to be. 3 stars on the outside against a 6, 2 stars on the inside. So Tyson tries to get on the inside. Johnson pushes him away, gets his distance. Johnson throwing from the outside, lands 0 through 54, and is unable to land. That's an 84. He will fall into a clinch. So he tried to throw his punches. He did not land. Tyson grabs onto him. The referee breaks. Segment 4, round 1. That's a 2 for Jack Johnson. Again, that's not very good. No stars on the inside against a 6. Tyson muscles his way in, pushes Johnson back towards the ropes. Tyson going to try to rip off a flurry here on the inside. That is a 19. That's going to be a very good result. 4 hard punches land. Will Johnson block any of them as he's on the ropes trying to roll with those punches? He shall not. That's a 10. Power check for Tyson, 7 and under. It's a 17. So Johnson is able to roll with the punches. He's going to try to get away from those ropes as we move to segment 5, round 1. And that's a 5 for Jack Johnson. 1 star on the outside against a 2 Mike Tyson. 1 star on the inside. So Tyson tries to keep him pinned on the rope. He has momentum. It's a toe-to-toe exchange. Tyson goes first in the toe-to-toe exchange, and that's another good one for Tyson. That is a... Did I move that? I thought that was a 10. I guess it's a 7. I looked at it wrong. That's not as good as I thought. I thought it was a 10 at first. We'll go back later on in the video and see if I hosed Mike Tyson. So that is a 70, and he will miss his punches on the inside. Tyson... Wow, an opportunity lost. Jack Johnson gets distance here. He's going from the outside. He rolls, and that is a 14. You know what? That was a 10. I just realized what I did. So let's go back. That was a 10 for Mike Tyson because when I moved the dice, I just did it again. So that was a 10 for Mike Tyson, and he lands 4 punches on the inside, toe-to-toe exchange. So that's 4 punches landed. He's up to 10. And now Jack Johnson will go from the outside as he rolls away from the ropes. And an excellent result for Johnson. That is a 5. He's going to open up with a 5-punch combination. A tremendous flurry by Jack Johnson. He fights his way off the ropes. Tyson backing up. We'll go simultaneous power check. Blue will be Tyson. Red will be Johnson. And Tyson with a 2. So a possible knockdown and a 6 for Jack Johnson. So no knockdown there. And now Johnson has to go with a chin check. 3 and under. He goes down 7 to 4. He is hurt. And it's a 16. So he absorbs a tremendous punishment quite well. Quite a hellacious exchange between both great pugilists. Segment 6, round 1. Hopefully Al, Red Sox fan, will no longer knock the dice with his clumsy hands. And that's a 2. Tyson imposing his will once again on the inside. Johnson will be on defense. Tyson forcing him back towards the ropes. 63 on the inside. He misses. Johnson, 1 through 8. A 2-punch combo counter. And it's an 8! And he lands a left-right combination on Tyson and gets away from the ropes. A minute left here in round 1. A 4 for Jack Johnson. 2 on the outside against a 3. 2 on the outside for Tyson. Johnson will go first. He has momentum. It's going to be a toe-to-toe exchange, and I'm supposed to, in a toe-to-toe exchange, I got to take 1 off there. Because Johnson has the old master trait. I just remembered that, so 9 punches. So Johnson outside 57, and he will miss on the outside. Here goes Tyson. And that's a 74. He's going to miss from the outside. We go to the final 45 seconds of round number 1. Right now, Tyson has a 9-7 lead in punches. 1 and a 1, and that's going to be hellacious. 3 stars on the outside for Jack Johnson, 3 stars on the inside for Mike Tyson. Johnson goes first, 0 through 54. He scores, and that is a 28 for Jack Johnson. 28 in a toe-to-toe exchange. 3 punches land. 2 jabs and an uppercut as he catches Tyson coming in. He's up to 10 punches landed. Mike Tyson in a toe-to-toe exchange now. He fires away. That's a 24. And he's going to land 3 punches. But -1, so 12 to 11. As Jack Johnson's defense in toe-to-toe exchange is -1. Power check for both fighters. Blue dice representing Tyson. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Look what we have here. 7. 7 for Tyson. That's right at the end of his power. And a 3 for Jack Johnson. So these gentlemen have both kanaka-naka'd each other on the chins. And I know we're not supposed to have a double knockdown via the rules, but my God, this is exciting right here. So Jack Johnson had momentum, so we'll roll. Tyson goes down. If he goes down, he goes down. That means Johnson stays up. So Tyson goes down 2 or a 1 or a 0. 5 and under, he's hurt. It's a 19 possible cut for Mike Tyson. And now Jack Johnson, 3 and under, he goes down. 7 and under, he's hurt. It's a 13. So a tremendous exchange as we come to the end of round number 1. And now let's resolve the cut for Mike Tyson. 5 and under. It's a 16. No cut. No cut. Tyson holds a 1-punch lead. This round is up for grabs. Final 25 seconds. A 1 and a 2. Johnson wins that on the outside. 3 stars for him. That defeats the 2 1-star on the inside for Tyson. So as long as he lands, he will win the round. On the outside, he lands at a 54% clip. 0 through 54, and he will land. That is a 38 for Jack Johnson. A 3-punch combination, 2 jabs, and a booming cross. That's 13. Tyson will block 1 through 4, a 5. Another punch will be added by Johnson. It's a 20, so he gets hit with everything. Power check for Jack Johnson. And that's an 11, and there goes the bell, ding, ding, ding. So a tremendous round of boxing as Jack Johnson rallies at the end to take the round. 13 to 11. I am the only scorer and judge in this tournament. No hanky-panky. So Tyson scored 11 punches. Jack Johnson scored 13. We had that tremendous exchange near the close of the round. Johnson has 110 stamina. And Tyson 90, and the formula did not come over, so that kind of pisses me off. That should be up here. There we go. And that should be 90. And we're going to just have to fix the formula for a moment. Not a big deal at all, folks. So Johnson down to 99 and Tyson down to 77. And that's where Johnson has his advantage, in the stamina. Johnson will have momentum. So Tyson landed 11 punches. Johnson landed 13. 11. Stamina for Jack Johnson is 99. Tyson's stamina down to 77. How the hell is that right? What's wrong with that formula there? No, that is right. 90. That's right. He's at 90. So that is 77. I keep thinking it's at 100. And Jack Johnson wins that round 10-9. At ringside, well, Al, it's 10-9, not 10-10. At ringside, we have John St. Baptiste. Check out that wonderful music channel, as well as Cylon Johns. And also his awesome book reviews on Wednesdays. With his lovely co-host from England. And I always forget her name, but she's a really nice young woman. And I'm sure if John St. Baptiste is still at ringside, he will put her name in the chat. So 10-9 Johnson after one round. Let's click save here. We begin the round number 2 in a moment. Johnson will have momentum. That was a very close round. Johnson won it at the end. Had to do a little formula fixing, but that's a-okay. Here we go for round number 2, scheduled for 15. As Johnson takes that round 10-9. Ding, ding goes the bell. Here come the fighters to the center of the ring. That is a 4 for Jack Johnson. 2 stars on the outside against a 3. 2 stars on the outside for Tyson. Toe-to-toe exchange. Johnson will go first. He has momentum. That is an 83. On the outside, he misses his punches. Here goes Tyson. Remember, Tyson will lose a punch due to Jack Johnson's defense in toe-to-toe exchanges. And that's a 48 from the outside, so both fighters wing away and miss. Early here in round number 2, the action fast and furious, the fans on their feet. A 3 for Jack Johnson, 2 on the outside against a 2 for Mike Tyson, 1 on the inside. Tyson trying to get in on the inside, Johnson keeping him at bay. Johnson throws his punches. That's a 97. That's a possible foul there. One punch will land. The ref didn't see that. And Jack Johnson's foul rating is an 8. He does have a propensity to foul. And it's a 4. So what will the foul be? We shall see. And that's a 1. A 1. The foul will be a low blow. So Jack Johnson, a low blow, and that will be a warning. So a low blow warning for Jack Johnson, as he has just slowed Mike Tyson right down. The referee asks, "Are you okay?" Tyson will take a minute or so. Now he says he's fine. The bout continues, segment 3, round 2. And that's a 3 for Jack Johnson, 2 on the outside against a 1 for Mike Tyson. Tyson furious, boring in, forcing Jack Johnson to the ropes. Tyson bombing away. That's a 32 on the inside. 32. He lands 3 punches. A left, right to the body, and up to the head. Johnson on defense. Will he block anything? No, he won't. Power check. And that is a 6. So Tyson, infuriated, can possibly drop Johnson on the ropes. 3 and under, he goes down. 7-4, he is hurt. It's an 18. And so Johnson absorbs the punishment well, rolling with the punches. Can he get off the ropes? Tyson wants to keep him pinned there and pound away. A 2 for Jack Johnson. He's stuck on the ropes. A 4 for Mike Tyson. Tyson, 2 stars on the inside. Continues to pin Johnson against the rope. Tyson, 91. And they fall into a clinch as Jack Johnson holding on for dear life. The referee breaks him. Johnson trying to move to the center of the ring midway through round number 2. That's a 1 for Jack Johnson. He gets his distance. He will have 3 stars on the outside against Tyson's 2 stars on the inside. Tyson trying to come in will be met by Johnson's heavy fists. And Johnson goes right back to the dirty tactics. A 96. A 96. Once again, he will land 1 punch. Let's see if there's a foul rating. 8 and under is a foul. That's a 3. He's going to be warned a second time. Holy cow. And that's a 2. Another low blow. A second warning. A second warning. A second low blow. So Jack Johnson has decided he's going to take it to Mike Tyson and try to slow him down with the roughhouse tactics. Tyson, not very happy. You can see he's fuming in the eyes. If I was Jack Johnson, I'd be very wary of his earlobes. The referee says, Tyson, you okay to go? He says, yes, here we go. Final minute 30 of round number 2. It's been a quite dirty round number 2. Jack Johnson's bashed Mike Tyson in the bollockses twice. A 1 for Jack Johnson. He's on the outside. You can see those low blows have taken effect on Mike Tyson. 2 on the inside. So Johnson will be able to work from distance. Very smart by the old master. And that is going to be tremendous. A 0-1. Jack Johnson opens up with a 5-punch flurry. He's up to 7 punches landed. Tyson will try to evade some of them. 1 through 4. It's an 8. He gets nailed with all of them. Power check for Jack Johnson. That's a 12. So Jack Johnson, the low blows have paid off, but he's dangerously close, possibly to a DQ. Final minute 15 of round number 2. A 5 for Jack Johnson. 1 on the outside against a 2. 1 on the inside. Johnson will go first as Tyson angrily tries to bore in. That is a 57 from the outside. He misses. Toe-to-toe exchange. So -1 from Tyson. And that is a 61. You don't have to worry about a -1. Both fighters throw and miss. Johnson gets the heck off those ropes. Final 45 seconds of round number 2. It is a 2 for Johnson. That's his horrible result. Nothing on the inside against a 3. As Tyson pursues, 2 stars on the outside. Tyson throwing from distance. And that's a 76. He will miss. A countering opportunity for Jack Johnson. He lands 1 through 8. It's a 17. He decides it's better to keep distance. Final 20 seconds of round number 2. It's been a very dirty round for Jack Johnson. He is up 7-3. Trying to take another round. 3. What will it be? 2 stars on the outside for both of these fighters. Tyson will go first. He had momentum. And Tyson's a 62 on the outside. He swings and misses, as they say in baseball. Johnson in his toe-to-toe exchange, 37. Johnson doesn't miss. 2 jabs and an uppercut. 10 punches landed here in the final segment. In total for Jack Johnson, power check. 3 and under. It's a 5. So Tyson's head does snap, but he absorbs it well, that tremendous neck of his. And the bell sounds. But another round for Jack Johnson. Those low blows will wear you down, cup or no cup. So Johnson landed 10 punches, 2 of them illegal. Tyson infuriated, but you can see the low blows did affect him. Johnson's stamina is still at 96. Tyson's stamina at 67. You can see what the old master wants to do here. Totally frustrate and out-bully the bully Mike Tyson, a la Evander Holyfield. And we had 2 low blow warnings in round number 2. So let's just go 2 low blow. Ooh, not that blow. Warnings. Johnson. Alrighty then. Johnson with a 2018 lead after 2 rounds of boxing. His stamina is still at 96. That's going to prove to be very, very troublesome for Mike Tyson, as Tyson's stamina is quickly going. Brilliant tactic if you can get away with it with the low blows. He's down to 67, Tyson. As Johnson landed 10 punches, Tyson only 3. We prepare for round number 3. And Tyson will have momentum. He was the last fighter with momentum. Here we go for round number 3. In Tyson's corner, they're screaming at him, let your hands go, let your hands go. Mike screams back at him, he's hitting me in my balls. They're yelling at the ref. Here we go, ding ding, round number 3. A 4 for Jack Johnson, 2 stars on the outside against a 6, 2 stars on the inside for Tyson. Tyson bullies his way in. He goes first with momentum, and finally he's going to land 31. 3 punches land on the inside. Again, left, right to the body, and a left hook to the head of Jack Johnson. It's a toe-to-toe exchange, so he minuses one punch as one of those shots on the inside did not get through. Here goes Jack Johnson on the toe-to-toe exchange. From the outside as he slides away from the ropes, that's a 91, and that's a clinch. So Johnson grabs on and holds on, so there's no power check for Mike Tyson. Great job by Jack Johnson. Again, very clever boxer. We continue on with round 3 of 4 for Jack Johnson. 2 on the outside once again against a 2, 1 on the inside. So Johnson continues to frustrate Mike Tyson. After the clinch, he gets his distance. He throws from distance. That's a 44. Say no more. A 1-2 lands on the noggin of Iron Mike. Will Tyson avoid any punches? 1 through 4 he does. It's a 10. He does not. Power check for Johnson. 15. Johnson just looking to score the points and continually frustrate and wear down Mike Tyson. Tyson in pursuit of his prey. A 5 for Jack Johnson. 1 on the outside against a 3 for Mike Tyson. 1 on the inside. Johnson goes first from distance in the toe-to-toe exchange. That is a 28. A 28 from the outside. 3 more punches landed. 2 jabs and an uppercut. He's up to 5 punches landed. Tyson in the toe-to-toe exchange from the inside. And that's a 77. He misses. Johnson really frustrating Mike Tyson. We go to the power check for Johnson. It's a 3! So possible knockdown of Mike Tyson. His chin is a 2, 1, or a 0. He goes down a 5 to a 2. He is hurt. It is a 10. So Tyson again absorbs that tremendous speedy combination, ending with an uppercut. That big neck of his just is like a shock absorber. Halfway through round number 3, Jack Johnson continues to frustrate Mike Tyson, and that's a 2. Tyson's going to take his frustrations out on Johnson now. He pins him to the ropes. Johnson trying to roll, dip, and dive away from the Tyson punches. That's a 93, and Tyson says, you know what? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. But Johnson grabs onto him. A lot of holding and hitting, and the referee breaks as they clinch. So another great job by Jack Johnson, totally frustrating Mike Tyson, even when he gets in his punching rhythm and range. Jack Johnson is able to get in Mike Tyson's head. A 5 for Jack Johnson. 1 on the outside against a 6, 2 on the inside. So again, Tyson gets in close. He's going to let his hands go. 26. 3-punch combination. Left, right, and a left hook to the head. Johnson, defense, 7. He blocks 2 punches. Jack Johnson on the ropes, smiles at Mike Tyson. Goes back down to 3, but the hook did get through. Power check for Tyson. And Johnson just smiles, saying, you didn't hurt me. He's waving Tyson forward. We come down to the final minute 45 of round number 3. Both fighters with 5s. 1 star on the outside for Johnson. Nothing for Tyson. Johnson taunts him. Tyson moves forward. It's a 58. Tyson ducks away from those punches. They're missed. He's going to fire back, and that's a 9. So a big looping right hand missed by Tyson in his countering opportunity. Round 3, final 45 seconds, and again Jack Johnson with a 1. He's on the outside against a 4 for Tyson. Tyson with 2 stars, but the 3 stars of Johnson beats him. So Johnson again frustrating Tyson. He wants to land here. It's a 35, and again a 1, 2, 3, the snapping uppercut. 8 punches possibly land. Defense check for Tyson. He is hit with everything, included the kitchen sink. Power check is a 2. Tyson will go down. Let's see, it's a 17. But again, Tyson is rocked a bit, but absorbs it. Tyson backing up, trying to regroup. It's been all Jack Johnson. Tyson will have nightmares of Jack Johnson, possibly by the time this bout is through. A 6 for Jack Johnson, 2 on the inside against a 5 for Mike Tyson. Nothing. So now Johnson looks to bully Tyson on the inside. Tyson will be on defense. Johnson on offense. That's a 13 on the inside. 4 withering punches land. Tyson trying to roll with him. He's hit with everything. As we rolled a 6, power check for Jack Johnson is a 5. So Tyson pushes him away. Final 25 seconds. It's been all Jack Johnson in these first 3 rounds. 4 for Jack Johnson. 2 on the outside against a 3. 2 on the outside. It will be a toe-to-toe exchange. Tyson will lose 1 punch. Johnson goes first. Toe-to-toe from the outside, 58. Johnson misses his shots as they throw simultaneously. Tyson with a 25 from the outside. 3 punches land, -1. That is 2. 5 punches. Power check for Tyson only as he landed 16. There's the bell. As Johnson just smiles at Iron Mike. Tyson is just furious. So Jack Johnson lands 12 punches. Tyson, again in the single digits, only lands 5. The low blows in round 2, and Jack Johnson nailed him twice low below the belt, and he was warned twice, and he didn't care. You can see the strategy playing out. Stamina for Johnson's at 91. Tyson's stamina, 55. Another round for Jack Johnson. Since round 1, when the action was fast and furious, it has been all Jack Johnson. After 3, Johnson 30, Tyson 27. So again, you're talking 91 stamina still for Jack Johnson. Tyson down to 55. Another 10-9 round for Johnson. He landed 12 punches to Tyson's 5. We prepare for round number 4. At ringside, we have Bobby Cantilano, Bud W., Dave Gardner, and Phantomatic. Bud W. says, low blow Tyson's, and you're going to get it back. You are correct. Though I'd watch out, as I said, for those earlobes. Jack Johnson had some pretty nice earlobes. Dave Gardner says, I like Tyson chicken. And Phantomatic says, hello. Well, thank you very much for stopping by, Mr. John St. Baptiste. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel along with Bobby Cantilano and Dave Gardner and Phantomatic. All great YouTube content creators. And also check out HockeyTournaments.com, Dave Gardner's site for all things hockey in Massachusetts. If you want to set up a tournament or join a league, HockeyTournaments.com. All right, we prepare for round number 4. Both fighters off their stool. Momentum, well, I don't remember. So we're going to say Jack Johnson has momentum. Actually, I think he did have momentum because we had to do a power check. So Jack Johnson has momentum as we start round number 4. And that's a 1. Johnson in that rhythm. 3 stars on the outside against a 6, 2 stars on the inside. Tyson again is frustrated. Johnson pushes him away and will fire from the outside. But he will not land 67. He will miss. As again, 0 through 54, he lands. 55 through 90 is a miss. Tyson looking to load up with a tremendous counter. 1 through 6, he lands. It's a 1! A good 2-punch countering shot. Johnson felt those blows. He just smiles. Segment 2, round number 4. Johnson, 4 on the outside. 2 stars against a 3 for Tyson. 2 stars on the outside. Toe-to-toe exchange. And because Tyson landed, I'm going to say he had momentum. He'll go first. Tyson goes first. And oh my Lord, on the outside, Tyson of 3 lands 5 punches, which will go down to 4. So he's landed 6 punches. Quick hands. Tyson has tremendously quick hands. And now Jack Johnson goes, and then we'll go power check. And that is a 78 from the outside. He misses, so only power check for Tyson. 7 and under. It's a 2! Possible knockdown of Jack Johnson. All those low blows have really pissed off Mike Tyson. Johnson goes down 3 and under. He is hurt. 7 and under. It's a 16. Johnson just smiles at him. He absorbs the punishment and smiles. Tyson, once again, in pursuit of his prey. Jack Johnson. 5 for Jack Johnson. That's 1 on the outside against a 3, 2 on the outside. So Tyson trying to get in a rhythm here. He'll fire away once again from the outside. That's going to be a pretty good result for Tyson. That's a 29. A 29 on the outside. 3 punches land. 2 jabs and the right to the body. Was Jack Johnson able to avoid any of those punches? That's a 4! 2 punches. He blocks 2. Goes down to a 7. But there was that one hellacious body shot. Power check for Tyson. 12. Nothing there. Johnson trying to keep distance. Now Tyson again moving forward. Dipping and diving, bobbing and weaving. Peekaboo style, the way Customato taught him. A 1 for Jack Johnson. That's a 3 on the outside against a 6. 2 on the inside. So even though Tyson trying to work hard, Johnson's able to push him away with the open glove. He will fire his punches. But that's an 88 from the outside. He misses. Tyson with an opportunity to counter. 1 through 6, he'll land 2 shots. It's a 1, a good countering opportunity. So Tyson becoming the boxer as Jack Johnson is becoming the aggressor. Tyson going to mix up his strategy here. 4 punches to none so far against Jack Johnson. A 2 on the inside for Johnson. That's horrible. No stars against a 4. So Johnson is pinned on the ropes now, trying to see if Tyson can wail away to the body and the head. 21, and that's just what he's going to do on the inside. 4 punches land. Up to 8. 2 to the body, 2 to the head. All hooks. Johnson defense, 16, nothing. Tyson power check, 20, a possible cut. A possible cut on Jack Johnson. He cuts at a 3, and it's a 10. So no cut, but a good rally by Mike Tyson, trying to win his first round of the bout here in round number 4. A 6 for Jack Johnson. That is 2 on the inside against a 4. That's 2 on the inside. They're going to stand toe-to-toe, Billy Goat to Billy Goat. As Johnson will try to rough him up. Tyson goes first with momentum, and that's a 30. And he's going to land 3 punches on the inside. I'm sorry, he's going to land, 3 punches on the inside. Again, he digs to the body and up to the head, ripping an uppercut between the guard of Jack Johnson. He is now up to 11 punches. But since it's toe-to-toe, it goes down as one of those punches to the body did not actually land. So he's 10 punches. Here's Jack Johnson in the exchange. That's a 38 on the inside. Just a quick little combo. Power check for both fighters. And that's a 6 for Tyson. A 19, so nothing. 19. Possible cut. Possible cut for Tyson. But we will resolve. So that's a 6 for Tyson. Possible knockdown. We'll use the blue die. So again, chin check for Jack Johnson. And it's a 13. He absorbs it. So now we go possible cut. 19. Tyson cuts 5 and under. It's a 10. So no cut. So Tyson, again, really working hard to win this round. Final minute 15 of round number 4. And Jack Johnson trying to rally here. That's a 1. 3 stars on the outside for the master, Jack Johnson. And a 5. Nothing on the outside. So it's going to be all Jack Johnson here. He's got to take advantage. He wants like 0 through 21. And he gets a 6. A 6. 5 punches landed by Jack Johnson. Opening up with both hands. Fists of fury. Tyson looking to evade. 4. 1 punch is missed. Down to 6 goes Jack Johnson. Power check for Jack Johnson. It is an 18. We go to the final 45 seconds of round number 4. Tyson on the verge, possibly winning his first round. He's up 10-6 in punches. And that is a 4 for Jack Johnson. 2 on the outside against a 2 for Mike Tyson. 1 on the inside. So here comes Johnson trying to steal the round. A 4, 2 on the outside. Johnson throws his punches. That's a 47. From the outside, he'll land 1, 2, a left and a right. 2 punches Tyson will try to avoid. That's a 12. He does not. Power check. 19. Another possible cut. for Tyson, and a 12, no cut. So it's 10-8. It comes down to the final 20 seconds of this round. Will Jack Johnson steal round 4 like he did round 1? 5 for Jack Johnson, 1 on the outside against a 1. He shall not. Tyson on the inside, 3 stars, muscles. Johnson back towards the ropes. He lands 0 through 57, and he lands a huge combination. A 0, 5, 5 punches landed by Mike Tyson. Johnson trapped on the ropes, trying to evade. He will not. Power check. 6. Possibility if Johnson goes down as he's being pummeled on the ropes. A 16. He grabs on, and the bell sounds. So Mike Tyson rallies. He does not let Jack Johnson steal the round. He wins that round 10-9. First round, Tyson's won 39-37 after 4. The best round of the bout for Mike Tyson. He landed 15 punches against Johnson's 8. Johnson did a little bit of clowning in that round. As he gets back to his corner, they're telling him, don't do that anymore, Jack. Don't do that. As they talk to the Galveston Giant, as he was known. So Johnson loses his first round. His stamina is still well above Mike Tyson's. He's at 76. Tyson is at 47. And again, Johnson only landed 8 punches, did a lot of playing to the crowd and clowning, a la, well, he was well before Muhammad Ali. So Tyson landed 15. We prepare for round number 5. Tyson will have momentum. The mo will be on Tyson's side. Let's see if Jack Johnson adheres to his corner's very, very vocal suggestions to stop clowning and start fighting again. Here we go, round number 5. Tyson with momentum. That's a 1 for Jack Johnson. 3 on the outside against a 5. Nothing on the outside, so Jack Johnson does adhere to the advice of his corner. He's on the outside and will throw hard, but that's a 93 from the outside. They fall into a clinch as Tyson evades the first couple of punches and grabs on. A lot of mauling and brawling on the inside. The referee breaks them. Tyson sneers at Jack Johnson as the round continues here in round number 5. A 2 for Jack Johnson. That's horrible for him. No stars on the inside against a 6. Tyson muscles in. He will throw, trying to bang away at that body, and he's gonna with a 15. On the inside, Mike Tyson lands 4 shots, again digging hard to the body 3 times and then up to the head with the uppercut. Let's see if Jack Johnson avoids any. No, he doesn't. Power check for Tyson. It's a 5. He's gonna, again, he has been there with the power checks, but Ken Johnson's chin is held up. And it will hold up once again as that's a 12. So Johnson's beard has been quite good. Tyson bombing away as he states with bad intentions. Round 5 continues. A 2 on the inside for Jack Johnson, which is nothing. Against a 1, Tyson muscles him to the ropes and again will bang away with both hands. Fist of Fury for Mike Tyson. 43 on the inside. Just a 2-punch combination. He digs a left to the body and a short right to the head. 6 punches possibly land. Defense check for Johnson. Both punches do land. Power check for Tyson. 20, a possible cut. A possible cut on Jack Johnson. And it's a 3. And he cuts 3 or under. So now let's see what the cut result would be for Jack Johnson. That's a 6. A 6. And the facial injury is swelling on the right eye. So Tyson's work has proved prudent, as we have some swelling on the right eye now of Jack Johnson. Ref just takes a quick peek at it as the round continues. Tyson landed 1 punch. That's right, because 1 got blocked. Okay, so here we go. And that's a 1 for Jack Johnson. 3 on the outside against a 3 for Tyson. 2 on the outside, so Johnson slides away from the ropes. Looks like he means business here. He's going to throw from where he's happiest at. And my God, does Johnson mean business. That's a 0-1. 5 punches as he comes fighting his way Off the ropes, back enticing up to the center of the ring. Tyson dipping, diving, backing up. We roll a 3. One punch misses by Johnson. Power check for Johnson. That's an 11. Tyson smiles back at Jack midway through round 5. Johnson trying to retake his authority away from Mike Tyson. And that's a 1 and a 1. And they're going to go toe-to-toe. Johnson will go first from the outside, then Tyson from the inside. -1 for Tyson when he goes. And that's a 45 for Jack Johnson. Now on the outside, that's a 1-2 combination. So 2 punches land. He's up to 6. And now Tyson will go from the inside. And that's a 57, and he lands 2 punches, but only 1 lands. Toe-to-toe exchange, -1 off of Jack Johnson's opponent. So both fighters land. We go to the power check simultaneously. Tyson with a 4. Jack Johnson with a 2. Johnson went first. So the power check, if Tyson goes down, will be obviously nullified. So now Mike Tyson's chin check is a 2 and under, 5 and under, he's hurt. It's a 20, possible cut. We will resolve it in a moment. Now Tyson, will he drop? It's been a hellacious exchange. 3 and under, Johnson goes down. He has hit Johnson with a lot of hard punches. Johnson stood up to them. 7 under, he's hurt. It's a 10. So he stands up to it. Power, now we go to the cut check. Tyson, 5 and under, he's cut. It's a 15, so no cut. Last third of round number 5. Johnson with a 6-2 lead in punches, though Tyson has landed the harder blows. That is a 6 for Jack Johnson, 2 on the inside against a 5, nothing on the outside. So Johnson bullies his way in. He's going to out-bully the bully. That's what he's going to try on the inside, and he's going to do a magnificent job. On the inside, 0-3, 5 punches landed. Rat-a-tatting Mike Tyson's noggin. 5 punches, he's at an 11. Tyson defense, nothing. He gets hit with all of those punches. Power check for Jack Johnson, 3 and under. It's a 3. Tyson could go down from the fist of fury of Jack Johnson. We roll. It's a 14. But Tyson grabs on and tries to break Johnson's arm. The referee says, hey, watch out for the rough stuff. And they break. The final minute 15 of round number 5. Johnson with a 1. 3 stars on the outside against a 5 for Mike Tyson. Nothing on the outside. Johnson really wearing Mike down. From the outside goes Jack Johnson. Another hellacious combination. That is a 7. Another 5-punch combination by Jack Johnson. Snapping Tyson's head over and over again, disregarding the body. He's at 16 blows. Johnson reasserting his authority in this round. Tyson defense check. He gets hit with everything, including the neighbor's kitchen sink. Power check is a 5. So Tyson still absorbing them well. We move on to the final 45 seconds of a huge round for Jack Johnson after taking a couple of rounds off, basically. It's a 4 for Jack Johnson, 2 on the outside against a 2 for Mike Tyson, 1 on the inside. So again, Johnson with his rhythm. Tyson out of sorts. Johnson throws 77 from the outside. He misses. Tyson with a countering opportunity. He misses. Final 15 seconds here in round number 5. It's been all the Galveston Giant Jack Johnson. That's a 4 for Jack Johnson. 2 on the outside against a 3 for Mike Tyson. 2 on the outside. Toe-to-toe exchange. Johnson goes first. 95 from the outside. They tie up and clinch, and there is the bell. So Johnson just totally befuddling Mike Tyson as Tyson just glares at him as he stumbles back to his corner. A huge round for Jack Johnson. 16 punches after basically taking, round 4 he basically took off. And he cruised in round 3. 16 blows landed for, wrong fighter, Al. 16 blows landed for Jack Johnson. Only 2, though they were both hard shots for Mike Tyson. Tyson's stamina down to 31. Jack Johnson fresh as a daisy at 74. In the Tyson corner, they're saying you got to let your hands go. You got to be first. You got to be first. 10-9 Jack Johnson. Again, Johnson landed 16 punches. Tyson landed 2. So Tyson worked very hard in round 4, but could not sustain the effort in round number 5. Johnson wins it 10-9. We are a third of the way through the bout. And it's now 49-46 Jack Johnson. As we prepare for round number 6, let's go to ringside. We have Ray Guzman. As he says, I like this matchup. Bud W says, hello. Great to have you at ringside. RF says, awesome. Just got the Jack Johnson book from the library today. Oh, wonderful fighter. Thrice-a-roni, card collecting treat. Check out that wonderful channel. Love it when Al does boxing. Well, Mr. D. Scott Howard says hello to friends. Thank you for being my friends. All right, that's all, folks. Not really. Back to boxing. Jack Johnson. Remember those low blows way back in round number 2 when he hit Tyson in the balls twice? Since then, Johnson has been in pretty much total control. He did take off round number 4, and he still landed 8 solid punches. So we prepare for round number 6. It's been all Jack Johnson, as Tyson is wearing out, down to 31 stamina. Ding, ding goes the bell for round number 6. And that is a 4 for Jack Johnson. 2 on the outside against a 3 for Mike Tyson. 2 on the outside. Toe-to-toe exchange. Johnson goes first. He has momentum. He has the mo. Johnson from the outside. 37. 3 punches landed for Jack Johnson's 2 jab. He really loves that uppercut. He snaps Tyson's head on the way in. Tyson now throws from a bit of distance, and Tyson gets a 21 from the outside, and he lands 3 punches, but it's a toe-to-toe exchange. It's only 2. Simultaneous power check. And Johnson, the red die is a 3. He could drop Mike Tyson here. Tyson goes down 2 and under. He's hurt 5 and under. It's a 5. Tyson is hurt. Tyson is hurt. He starts to stumble backwards a la when he fought James Buster Douglas. We go to segment 2. And Jack Johnson will be unopposed. He wants to definitely try to get something from distance. That's where he lands best. And it's a 3. It's going to be from the outside. So Johnson is going to try to tee up Mike Tyson's head and knock him out. He needs to land 3 punches here in the minimum for a TKO check. And he will land. It's a 40. That's a 40. And he will land only 2 punches. He needed 0 through 38. He lands a 1-2. So 2 punches land. Power check once again. And it's a 19 possible cut for Tyson, as Johnson's dealing with some swelling on the right eye. And it's a 1! So Tyson, we go to the cut or facial injury. And it's a 15. That's a gash on the left eye. That's a nasty cut. So Tyson has a gash here in round number 6 on the left eye. That uppercut ripped that eye wide open. And now we go. The referee's going to take a look at it. That is a gash. 1 through 4, it's a TKO. Doctor comes to take a look at it as Tyson goes to the ring ropes. It's a 6. Oh, they came so close to stopping it. Tyson was able to convince him not to. We go to segment 3 here in round 6. Tyson now, he has to know the urgency. He's got to pick up the pace and try to knock out Jack Johnson, in my opinion. That cut is horrific. And it's a 3 for Jack Johnson. 2 on the outside against 1 for Tyson. That's 3 on the inside. Tyson bullies his way in. Pushes Johnson towards the ropes. He lets his hands go. It's a 12. A 12. 4 punches landed. He's up to 6. Johnson defense check. A 1. A 1 for Jack Johnson. He blocks one of those punches. Back down to a 5. Power check for Mike Tyson as he has Johnson pinned on the ropes. It's an 11. Johnson just grabs onto him, pushes him away, and smiles. Segment 4, round number 5. Tyson up 5. It's even now, 5-5 in punches. That's a 6 for Jack Johnson. 2 on the inside against a 1. Tyson again bullies his way back in, pressing Johnson to the ropes. Johnson smiles to the crowd. He's playing to the crowd, but Tyson's letting his hands go. That's a 23. 4 punches land for Mike Tyson. He's up to 9. Defense check for Johnson. That's a 7. Johnson blocks 2. He parries 2 punches away on his defense. Remember, he blocks 1 through 7. So that goes down to a 7. Still the power check for Tyson. 18. Again, Jack Johnson playing to the crowd, smiling, taunting Mike Tyson. Tyson not liking any of it. Tyson looking at those eardrums. Oh, they look tasty to Mike. Like Tyson chicken, I guess. So it's a 2, and that's not where Jack Johnson wants to be. Nothing on the inside against a 2 for Mike Tyson. Tyson 1 on the inside, but it's good enough. He gets in there trying to rough up Jack Johnson, and that is a 46. A 1-2 short combination, right hand to the jaw. 9 punches. Defense check for Johnson. He gets tagged with that right hand. Power check for Tyson. But Johnson absorbs it well. He holds on to Tyson for a bit. Not clowning now. That right hand got his attention. The referee breaks them. We come to the final minute 15 of round 6. That is a 6 for Jack Johnson. 2 on the inside against a 1. But Tyson will outwork him. That's a 3 on the inside. Tyson determined to really take Jack Johnson's head off while he has some stamina still left. That's a 54 on the inside. Another 1-2. Another good short right hand. Possible 11 punches landed. Defense check for Johnson. 14. Johnson slowing down a bit. He gets tagged again with the right hand on the ropes. Tyson power check. 15. So Johnson is absorbing them, but eventually that chin could break down. Remember, Stanley Ketchel, a middleweight, dropped Jack Johnson. Johnson came back to bust his teeth and knocked him out moments later, but basically Ketchel sucker punched him. They had a deal to go 15 rounds and fight a rematch. Alrighty, here we go. Final minute of round 6. And Johnson's now through playing around. That's a 1 on the outside, 3 stars against a 4 for Tyson, 2 stars on the inside. So Johnson now looks grim determination. He throws from distance. That's a 24 from the outside. That's a 3-punch combination. The combination of choice, 2 jabs and a snapping uppercut. That's the punch that ripped open the left eye of Mike Tyson. So he's up to 8 punches. Tyson defense, a 2 for Tyson. So 1 punch is evaded. Down to 7 goes Jack Johnson. Power check. And that's a 13. Now more of a trickle of blood once again coming from that eye. Final 45 seconds of round 6. 2-2. How will you do? And that's horrible for Jack Johnson and just good enough for Mike Tyson. 1 on the inside. Tyson forces Johnson to the ropes. Could Johnson be tiring? Tyson bangs away. That's a 39. A 39 on the inside. 3 punches land. 2 to the body and that the left hook to the head. 14 possible punches. Defense check for Jack Johnson. 17. Everything lands. Johnson really staying dangerously close to those ropes. Power check. 10. Final 20 seconds here in round number 6. A great comeback round for Mike Tyson. As long as he doesn't go down, he will win it. 6 and a 6. You get your kicks on Route 66. 2 on the inside for Jack Johnson. 2 on the inside for Mike Tyson. As Muhammad Ali said, rumble, young man, rumble. Tyson will go first. He has the mojo. That's a 54 on the inside. He lands a 1-2, but -1. As the Jack Johnson trade his old master, -1 on toe-to-toe exchange, so that's only a 15. Johnson now goes from the inside, and that is a 26 on the inside, so Johnson does 1 punch better. He lands 3. He's up to 10. Simultaneous power checks, and neither fighter will get the power check. And there is the bell. Ding, ding, ding. A lot of action in that round, especially at the end. Tyson will take it, though. Tyson landed 15 punches. He has equaled his punch output that one round number 4. That's what he's got to do, but I don't know how long he can do it. His stamina is waning. He is down to 21. Jack Johnson still has 59. So Johnson landed 10. Tyson landed 15. Remember, he's got that gashed left eye. Still a trickle of blood. A lot of blood, actually. And Tyson's stamina is now down to 21, but he does win the round 10-9. As we approach round number 7, so Tyson takes that round 10-9. It's 58-56. Tyson closes the gap to 2 points, but his stamina is going to be gone probably in 2 rounds. Tyson will have the mojo, the momentum. As we prepare for round number 7 of a really exciting bout. Hope everyone's enjoying it. As Dave Gardner's yelling at ringside, left, right, left, right. We prepare for round number 7. Here's the bell. And it's 5s for both fighters. 1 on the outside for Johnson, nothing on the outside for Tyson. So Tyson a bit winded. Johnson needs to take advantage of this from the outside, and he will not. That's a 76. He misses from the outside. And Tyson with an opportunity to counter 1 through 6, and it's a 14. Tyson just ties up. They break. Round 7 continues. And that's a 1 for Jack Johnson. That's his best result. That's 3 stars. You cannot beat that. You can only tie it against a 3 for Tyson, 2 on the outside. So Johnson will go from the outside. And he's been quite successful from distance. And he will be successful once again. That's a 4. 5 punches landed. Tyson, just his head is snapped over and over again. 5 punches are landed. Some blood coming once again from that left eye. Tyson, defense check, 19. He gets hit with all 5 of those blows. Again, snapping uppercuts. Power check for Jack Johnson is a 7. So Tyson's absorbing it. His face is starting to swell, and that blood's starting to come from that left eye once again. Segment 3, round 7. A 3 for Jack Johnson. 2 on the outside against a 1 for Mike Tyson. Tyson's determined, though. He gets on the inside. He's going to work the body and go up to the head. It's an 83 on the inside, but Johnson's able to clinch. That ends that segment right then and there. Good job by Johnson, whispering something in Tyson's ear. Tyson extremely pissed. It's a 5 and a 5 now. Johnson's definitely in Tyson's head. 1 star on the outside for Jack Johnson. Nothing on the outside for Tyson. He's so infuriated. He's out of rhythm. Johnson throwing from distance. And that is a 71. But Johnson throws his 1-2. He misses. Tyson loading up with his counter shot. And he misses. Oh my Lord, did he load up with that overhand right. Halfway through round number 7. Johnson with a 5-0 lead in punches. Tyson very furious and tiring at every moment. 5 and a 5. Once again, it's going to be Jack Johnson. 1 on the outside against nothing on the outside for Tyson. He's got to land, though, and he's going to. 6. That is another 5-punch combination. As he just smiles, as he just gongs his fists off Tyson's noggin over and over again. Tyson trying to evade the punches. He rolls a 7. He doesn't evade anything. Power check for Jack Johnson. 20. Another possible cut for Mike Tyson. Tyson cuts 5 and under. It's a 14. But the blood is starting to flow from that left eye once again. Segment 6, round 7. Johnson with a 2. Tyson with a 1. Tyson bores in, forcing Johnson back to the ropes. Tyson throws. 75 on the inside. He misses everything. What defense by Jack Johnson. Johnson will now try to counter off the ropes. It's a 19. He misses, and then he grabs on. And he shoves Mike away like a little schoolboy. Round 7. Last minute 15. A 3 for Jack Johnson. 2 on the outside against a 6. 2 on the inside. Tyson will go first. He had momentum in the last segment. That's a 52 on the inside. He lands 2 possible punches, but it's a toe-to-toe exchange. Goes back down to a 1. Johnson fires away now. He is going from the outside. And that's where he likes to be. And that is a 66. You get your kicks on Route 66. He misses his punches. So Tyson goes with the power check as he lands 1 big shot, but to no avail. Johnson's beard holds up. He has a 10-1 lead in the final 45 seconds. Looks like Johnson will take round 7. A 3 for Jack Johnson, 2 on the outside against a 5. Tyson is tiring. That's nothing for Mike Tyson on the outside. It's going to be all Jack Johnson here from distance, from his perfect punching range, but he cannot take advantage. That's an 82. He will miss. Tyson with an opportunity to counter. He needs a low roll, but he's exhausted. He doesn't even throw. He just takes a deep breath. Final 25 seconds here in round number 7. Jack Johnson, unless he goes down, will win the round. It is a 4 for Jack Johnson, 2 on the outside against a 2 for Mike Tyson, 1 on the inside. Johnson shoves Tyson away like a rag doll. Now he throws from distance, and that's a 17 from the outside. 4 punches landed. Tyson exhausted. Will he block anything? No, he eats all 4 of those punches. Power check as the bell for the round 7 is upon us. It's a 7. And there's the bell. So a huge round for Jack Johnson as he just toyed with Tyson, as Johnson was the cat and Tyson was the mouse. Jack Johnson landed 14 punches. Tyson landed 1. Tyson goes back to his corner totally frustrated and nearly out of gas. His stamina is 7. Johnson's stamina is 58. Johnson waving and playing to the crowd. His cornerman trying to keep him concentrating on Tyson, but Johnson says, I'm concentrating. Johnson's having a grand old time in that ring. Tyson getting lumped up. Some blood coming from that bad gash still. Not flowing as before, though. So Tyson landed 1 blow. He's down to 7 for stamina. Jack Johnson landed 14. And that will be 10-9 after 7, at the end of 7 for Jack Johnson. So Johnson looks to be in control now. He's in that rhythm. And again, the rounds he's lost have been a lot of clowning by Jack Johnson. But you don't want to clown with a man who hits as hard as Mike Tyson, even though he's tiring. 68-65 as we prepare for round number 8. Johnson quickly off his stool. And he will have momentum. So here's the bell for round number 8. Ding, ding, ding goes the bell, and Johnson comes out like a trolley. Johnson with a 2, and just as I say that, Tyson with a 3. Tyson 2 stars on the outside. Johnson tries to come in. It's going to be Tyson doing the boxing from the outside. He needs a low roll. It's a 48 from the outside. Tyson will miss his shots as he lands 0 through 42. Johnson with a countering opportunity, and he decides not to counter. He feints, smiles, and laughs at Mike Tyson. We're still early in round number 8. It's a 3 for Jack Johnson, 2 on the outside against a 2 for Mike Tyson, 1 on the inside. Johnson just shoves Tyson away, working from distance, but he will not score. That's a 73. He will miss. Tyson loads up with a looping right hand. It's a 5, a right hand and a left to the body. So Tyson lands. And that might have shook up Jack Johnson a bit. That smile has been wiped off the Galveston Giants' face. Tyson with a little energy here with those 2 good shots. That's a 6 for Jack Johnson, 2 on the inside against a 4 for Mike Tyson, 2 on the inside. Toe-to-toe exchange. Mike Tyson will go first. He landed in the counter. That's the way I play it. So Tyson goes first, and it's not a good result. On the inside, it's a 75. He misses his punches. Johnson lets his hands go. And Johnson with a much better result on the inside. That's an 18. He lands 4 shots. And this time, left uppercut, and he digs a right to the body. 4 punches land in the toe-to-toe exchange. Tyson badly tiring. Power check for Jack Johnson, 14. Tyson absorbs the blows. But you can see the fatigue setting in, the frustration setting in on Iron Mike Tyson. The Galveston Giants just wearing him down. A 6 for Johnson, 2 on the inside against a 1. Tyson reaching down deep, 3 on the inside. He's going to outwork the Galveston Giant. He needs to land big punches here on the inside. He will not. That is an 85. As Tyson, so tired, Johnson is able to wrap him up in a clinch. The referee breaks them. Halfway through round number 8, and Tyson is fading and fading fast. He needs a miracle. It's a 2. This could be the miracle. That's nothing on the inside for Johnson. And a 4 for Tyson. That's 2 on the inside. Tyson stays in his punching comfort zone. He fires away, but again, 94, a 94, and again Jack Johnson ties him up, pats him on the back of his head. Tyson is infuriated. The referee breaks him. Johnson telling him, go back to school, Mike. Go back to school. You're getting a lesson here. You're getting a lesson here. Minute 30 to go in round number 8. It's a 3 for Jack Johnson. It's a 2 on the outside against a 1. Mike Tyson's infuriated. He rages forward. He's in control. He will fire away on the inside. And oh my Lord, that is a 5-punch combination. Tyson opens up. He has Johnson trapped on the ropes. Johnson bipping and bobbing, trying to dip and dive away. It's a 5 for Jack Johnson on defense. 2 punches are evaded. He goes from a 7 down to a 5. Power check for Mike Tyson. Can he land something big? No, it's a 19. Possible cut. 3 and under, Johnson cuts. It's an 11. Johnson just smiles at him. He says, you're wearing yourself out, son. You're wearing yourself out. Final minute 20 in round number 8. But Tyson has a 5-4 lead. Johnson just continues to smirk at Iron Mike. It's a 5 for Jack Johnson. 1 on the outside. Against a 1, Tyson bullies his way back in, pressing Johnson towards the ropes. He will fire away. And again, a 93. Johnson just ties him up, wrestles with a bit, whispers sweet nothings in his ear. Tyson is infuriated. The referee breaks them. Tries to move him back towards the center of the ring, but Johnson just stays close to the ropes, waving Tyson forward. It's a 6 for Jack Johnson. 2 on the outside against a 3 for Mike Tyson. 2 on the outside. They will exchange. Tyson goes first with a 1-punch lead. And that is a 59 on the outside. He misses. Jack Johnson throws simultaneously. That's a 76, and he misses. Oh, there was an opportunity lost for both fighters. Final 20 seconds here in round number 8. 5-4 lead in punches for Mike Tyson. This round is up for grabs. Who can win it here at the end? As the excitement grows, it's a 2. It's not going to be Jack Johnson. That's nothing on the inside against a 4 for Mike Tyson. 2 on the inside. Tyson should win this as long as he lands punches. And there's no countering opportunity. But Tyson on the inside rolls an 84, and he falls into a clinch, and there's the bell. So Tyson, so exhausted, doesn't even throw. He gets in his punching distance, but he doesn't throw. Tim B is at ringside. Hope all is well. Thank you for joining us, my friend. So Mike Tyson wins the round 5-4. More importantly, that 4 still gives Tyson one more round of stamina. He has 3 stamina points. Jack Johnson is at 53. Tyson wins the round, 10-9. As faded and tired as he is, after 8 rounds of boxing, Johnson has a 77-75 lead. So Johnson feels like he's in complete control, but he only has a 2-point lead on the scorecard. Johnson, again, his corner is admonishing him. Come on, Jack. So Johnson loses that round 10-9. But he's still smiling. Johnson only landed 4 punches. Tyson landed 5. Tyson's stamina is down to 3. But that's huge. He gets one more round at full stamina. Johnson's stamina is down to 53 as we prepare for round number 9. And let's see if Johnson gets back to business. Tyson, a very fatigued fighter, and after this round will be fully fatigued. We'll go to his second set of numbers, his fatigue numbers. And I think that's where Jack Johnson wants to take him. As they say in boxing, take him into the deep water and drown him. All right, we prepare for round number 9. Let's just click save here on the spreadsheet. So Jack Johnson landed 87 punches to Mike Tyson's 57. He's outpunched him by 30. Here we go. Ding, ding. We prepare for round number 9. Tyson will have mojo. He'll have momentum. It's a 1. Doesn't matter because that's 3 stars on the outside for Jack Johnson. He's had enough playing with the mouse. And a 4 for Tyson, 2 on the inside. So it's Jack Johnson from the outside, but he just can't land. He's out of sync. See, all that clowning has put Jack Johnson out of sync. That's a 76 from the outside. He misses. Tyson with an opportunity to counter. And Tyson doesn't even attempt to throw. Segment 2, round number 9. Jack Johnson with a 1. That's 3 on the outside against a 4. 2 on the inside for Tyson. So again, Johnson needs to take advantage of this. Too much clowning still by Jack Johnson. 78. Again, he misses. He plays to the crowd. Here comes a countering shot by Tyson. But Tyson, again, so exhausted, is conserving his energy for one last charge maybe. Totally frustrated. Johnson definitely in Tyson's head. You can see the fury in Mike Tyson. Tyson's corner is screaming at him, let your punches go. That's a 6 and a 6. You get your kicks on Route 66. 2 on the inside for Jack Johnson. 2 on the inside for Mike Tyson. Center of the ring, Billy Goat to Billy Goat. Toe-to-toe exchange. Tyson goes first. And that is a tremendous result. That is a 10. A 10. 4 punches minus 1 for Jack Johnson's defense on toe-to-toe exchange. So that's 3 punches landed by Tyson. We will check power in a moment. Jack Johnson now goes on the inside, and Johnson, you know what? Johnson outdoes him. 5 punches landed. That's a 2. So Johnson just laughs and just opens up, snapping Tyson's head back twice. Simultaneous power check. Johnson the red die, Tyson the blue die, and 9 for Jack Johnson, so no power. 13 for Tyson, no power. Segment 4, round number 9, as again, Jack Johnson taunting Mike Tyson. A 6 for Jack Johnson. That is 2 on the inside against a 2. 1 on the inside. So it's going to be Johnson out-muscling Iron Mike on the inside. And again, a 0-4. He is opening up. Another 5-punch combination. Can Tyson dip away from anything? No, he can't. Power check for Jack Johnson. Tyson trapped on the ropes. It's a 12. Tyson grabs on. Segment 5, round 9. It's been all Jack Johnson, 10-3 right now. We roll for control. It's a 2, and that's awful for Jack Johnson as he's going to smile and take a breather. Tyson with a 3 from the outside. Mike Tyson will go. He lands at a 0-42 clip, and he will not land as that's a 60. He will miss. Johnson will now counter, and nope, he just decides to grab on Tyson, whisper in his ear, and shove him away. Once again, you can see the fury in Tyson's eyes. He's got to turn that fury into results, though. He's out of sync. That's all he is. Final 2 minutes here in round number 9. A 3 for Jack Johnson. That's 2 on the outside against a 2 for Mike Tyson. 1 on the inside. Johnson at his distance. He fires away. That's a 52 from the outside. He lands a 1-2. A left and a right cross. He's up to 11 punches. Did Tyson block anything? No, he didn't. Power check for Johnson is a 7. Nope. But Johnson doesn't care. He just sort of moves to the side. Tyson in pursuit of a faster prey. Tyson, the fatigued predator, moving forward. And it is a 2 for Jack Johnson, and that's a bad result. Nothing on the inside against a 5 for Mike Tyson. Tyson, nothing on the outside. So it's a toe-to-toe exchange. Johnson goes first from the inside as he moves towards Tyson, trying to push him back from the inside. Jack Johnson rolls a 54. He misses his shots. Mike Tyson now goes from the outside. He needs a 0-42. And Mike Tyson opens up. He knows this could be it. It is a 0-1. 5 punches landed. But -1 for the toe-to-toe defense of Jack Johnson. So that's 4. He's landed 7 punches. Power check for Tyson. His last hurrah is a 14. Final 45 seconds of round 9. 11-7 lead for Jack Johnson. That furious flurry did seem to wake up Johnson. No more smile on the Galveston Giants' face. And that is a 3 for Jack Johnson. 2 on the outside against a 6. 2 on the inside. So Tyson goes first from the inside. He's got to take advantage here. It's a 70. He misses. He does not. Johnson gets his distance. Johnson works behind the jab, and he will miss with the 82. The final 15 seconds here. Johnson with a 4-punch lead. We roll for control. Johnson with a 1. Johnson's determined. 3 stars on the outside against a 5 for Mike Tyson. Tyson with nothing. He is dead tired. Johnson from distance behind the jab. And that's a 94. And Johnson just playing with Mike Tyson. Grabs onto him. Pats him on his head as the bell rings. And Tyson is just besides himself, screaming at Jack Johnson. Johnson says, your corner's over there, son. So Jack Johnson takes round number 9, 11-7. And Tyson is fatigued. Johnson still with 46 stamina points. And he's having a grand old time, which is shocking because Tyson is throwing a lot of hellacious bad punches with bad attention. So Tyson landed 7. Johnson landed 11. 7-11. Johnson wins around 10-9. Tyson's stamina is gone. Johnson's stamina is 46. So now, with Tyson's stamina is gone, his power goes from a 7 to a 4. And hurting a fighter... when the fighter goes down, if it's a second power check, it's an 8 as opposed to an 11. His chin goes from a 2 to a 5, so he's more susceptible to the knockdown and more susceptible to be hurt from a 5 to a 10. And the knockout goes from a 3 to a 6. Will goes from a 3 to a 7. So when you get tired, there's a tremendous disadvantage here. And Jack Johnson will give him mojo. He'll go first in a toe-to-toe exchange to start round number 10. He wins round 9, 10-9. And he looks to be cruising to a victory here. 87-84. Tyson's out of stamina, so we'll use his fatigue ratings. Here we go. Once again, into the breach goes Mike Tyson and Jack Johnson. Johnson being the much fresher fighter. Here's the bell for round number 10. Can he stop Iron Mike Tyson? That's the question. It's a 1 and a 1. It's going to be a good start for Johnson. 3 on the outside. But Tyson's determined. 3 on the inside. So Johnson goes first in the toe-to-toe exchange. And it is a 35 from the outside. 3 punches land for the Galveston Giant. Tyson now goes from the inside. Remember, 1 punch is reduced because of fatigue. And plus 1 punch reduction for toe-to-toe exchange for Johnson's defense. He might not land a damn thing, but he lands a 0-6 on the inside. 5 punches landed, -2, that's 3. So Tyson opens up. Johnson's able to block 2, 1 with his defense and 1 due to fatigue. Tyson just not throwing as quick. Simultaneously power check. Red die is Johnson, blue die is Tyson. 11, so there's nothing there. Segment 2, round 10. It's a 2 for Jack Johnson, nothing on the inside against a 1 for Tyson. That is 3 on the inside. So it'll be Tyson forcing Johnson back to the rope. So Johnson goes quite willingly, looking to counter, it seems. And that's a 40 for Mike Tyson on the inside. 2 punches possibly land as 3 is reduced down to 2. Defense for Johnson is a 7. And he blocks both of the punches. So nothing lands. So there's no power check because nothing landed. Well, unbelievable. What defense is Johnson on the rope, smiles at Mike Tyson, taunting him once again. Tyson just trying to load up with a go-home punch, but does he have the energy? A 3 for Jack Johnson, 2 on the outside against a 5 for Mike Tyson, nothing on the outside. So Johnson slides off the ropes, looks to rat-a-tat Mike Tyson. That's a 58 from the outside. He misses. Tyson with a countering opportunity. That's a 5. Tyson will land 1 punch. It would have been 2. He lands 1 punch on the counter. So Tyson lands a countering right. That grazed Johnson. It still landed. Segment 4, round number 10. It's a 1 for Jack Johnson. Johnson looks to mean business. Now 3 on the outside against Tyson, 2 on the outside. So Jack Johnson will be on offense. And that's a 10 on the outside. 4 punches land. He just snaps Tyson's head over and over again. He is up to 9 punches landed. Tyson on defense. He gets hit with everything. He's exhausted. Power check. This is huge. It's a 15. So Tyson still tough as nails, absorbing the punishment. Halfway through round number 10, Jack Johnson, 9-2 lead. It's a 2 for Jack Johnson. Horrible result against a 6 for Mike Tyson. That's 2 on the inside. Tyson still with the will to win. Works his way on the inside, lets his hands go, but it's a 97. Let's see if he's going to get dirty in there. 97! So Tyson fouls. He lands 1 punch, minus a punch. So he doesn't land. But there's a possible foul. And Tyson's foul rating is a 6. It's an 18, so there's no foul. He got away with the dirty tactic. Minute 45 here in round number 10. 9-2 lead in punches for the Galveston Giant, Jack Johnson. That's a 2, and that's nothing on the inside for Jack Johnson, and a 5 for Mike Tyson. And that's nothing on the outside, a toe-to-toe exchange. Tyson will go first from the outside, and that is a 95 from the outside. Again, a possible foul there. So we're going to let Jack Johnson roll now. And Johnson, who rolled a 2, nothing on the inside, that's a 31 for Jack Johnson. He lands 3 punches. So he's up to 12. Possible foul. We're going to resolve the power check first. That's what I'm going to do. Well, we'll do the possible. Yeah, we'll do the power first. 3! I'm glad I did that. It's more exciting. So, in the toe-to-toe exchange, Johnson clips Tyson on the jaw. Tyson goes down now, 5 and under. He's hurt 10 and under. It is a 6! Tyson is wobbled. We will disregard the foul. Who the hell cares? He is hurt. We go to segment 7, round 10. This could be the beginning of the end for Iron Mike Tyson. Johnson will go unopposed. He wants something he wants to roll a 1, 3, 4, 5. Those are on the outside. He gets a 6. That's on the inside. So he lands on the inside, 0 through 49. It is a 38. It's only 2 punches. Only 2 punches, so there will be no TKO check. We needed 3. Had it been a 38 from the outside, he would have landed 3 punches. So 2 punches landed by Johnson. There's still a power check, though. 17. Tyson absorbs it. Johnson just smiling at him. He's up 14-2 with 45 seconds left. In round 10, he's toying with the mouse. He's calling him a mouse now. You're a mouse. You're not Iron Mike. You're Mike the Mouse. He keeps yelling it at him. It's 6-6. And that's 2 on the inside and 2 on the inside. And Johnson welcomes a toe-to-toe exchange. Johnson goes first. And that is a 14. Inside, toe-to-toe. 4 punches landed on the noggin of what Jack Johnson calls the mouse, Mike Tyson. He's up to 18 punches landed. Tyson, remember, 1 punch missed for fatigue, 1 punch due to the toe-to-toe exchange. So now he goes. It's a 24. 3 punches go down to 1 punch landed. Simultaneous power checks. Tyson with a 4. Tyson with a 4. And he could drop. He could drop him. So a toe-to-toe exchange. Tyson lands 1 heavy blow. Johnson goes down with a 3. 7 and under. He's hurt. It's a 2! Jack Johnson goes down! Oh, my Lord! Jack Johnson goes down! That right hand, the 1 punch that got through, clips Johnson. Johnson goes down. This could be the miracle of miracles for Iron Mike Tyson. The knockout now is a 2. A 2 or under. Tyson has just had a comeback KO. It's an 8. So Johnson will get up. The count at 6. He takes the mandatory 8. So let's just quickly write that down. Tyson scores in round number 10. He scores a knockdown. Johnson goes down for an 8 count. And now In the final 25 seconds, Tyson has a chance to end this fight. And we were using his power rating on fatigue. Oh my Lord. So if he has an opportunity now to drop him again, because he's gone down once, it'll be an 8 power check. I believe how that works. So this could be a huge comeback for Mike Tyson. Here we go. Oh, 5 for Tyson as it's unopposed. So a 5 is on the outside. That's not where Tyson wants to be, but he rolls unopposed. He needs to land 3 punches. And it'll only be -1. So he needs to roll low here. And he does not. That's a 63 from the outside. He misses all of his big shots. The bell rings. Mike Tyson landed 3 punches, but one of those punches dropped the Galveston Giant. So Johnson, having a terrific round, gets careless at the end of the round. He goes down. He landed 18 blows, but goes down. Tyson landed 3, but one of them was good enough to drop the Galveston Giant. And that is a 10-8 round for Mike Tyson. It is 95-94 Jack Johnson. That smile has been wiped off Johnson's face. Tyson says, "Who's a mouse now?" He's screaming at him. So Tyson scores a knockdown of Johnson for 8 count. That's why he wins it 10-8. Knockdown supersedes everything. I mean, any knockdown's a mandatory 10-8 round. You could give it a 10-9 round, but I don't ever recall that unless you're an absolutely crappy judge. It's always a 10-8 round. A knockdown, this is not amateur boxing. The harder punches mean something. So, wow, we prepare for round number 11. And again, Johnson's still at full stamina, but he's gone down. Again, they're asking him in his corner to please stop clowning. Johnson lands 18 punches. Stamina is done, obviously, already for Mike Tyson. Tyson landed 3, but he scores the knockdown. He takes the round 10-8. This fight has just got tremendously interesting, but Tyson is out of stamina. Tyson is out of stamina, folks. We go to round number 11. We're coming to the championship rounds now. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Actually, 13, 14, and 15 used to be known as the championship rounds. And 13 is the hard luck round. Tyson will have momentum. Tyson has a little bit more oomph in his step. In his corner, say, "You got him, Mike. You got him. Knock this loudmouth out." Fans are going ballistic here. Could this be, though, like Buster Douglas Mike Tyson, where Tyson dropped him and then in the next round got knocked out? We shall see. Here's the bell for round number 11. It's a 4 for Jack Johnson. That's 2 on the outside against a 3 for Tyson. That's 2 on the outside. Toe-to-toe exchange. So -1 for the toe-to-toe exchange, -1 for the fatigue. Not looking good for Mike Tyson. He goes first, and it doesn't matter. It's a 63. He misses his shots. Johnson will go. And Johnson, 88. He misses his shots, as that's how round 11 starts. Both fighters flailing away wildly at each other. Round 11 continues. That's a 2 for Jack Johnson's a horrible result. Nothing on the inside. Tyson determined. 3 on the inside. Tyson forcing Johnson back towards the ropes. He's going to let his hands go, and it's a 95 on the inside. Possible foul. No punch lands because he's fatigued. It's a 4. What will the foul be? We roll for the foul. It's a 15. Elbow. So Tyson working the elbows on the inside. The referee gives him a warning. Tyson, he doesn't care what he's going to hit Jack Johnson with. Watch your earlobes, Jack. He is warned for elbows here in round 11. That's his first warning. Segment 3 of round number 11. Johnson, again, taking Tyson a bit lightly. It's a very close fight. A 1, and just as I say that, that's 3 stars on the outside for Jack Johnson against a 5, which is nothing on the outside. So Johnson just shoves Tyson away, calls him a mouse, now lets his hands go, but he misses. 84. A countering opportunity for Mike Tyson. It's a 4, and he lands 2 but only lands 1. So he lands 1 shot there. But Tyson's in the lead now, 1-0. We move to segment 4, round number 11. It's a 4 for Jack Johnson, 2 on the outside against a 1. Tyson again fighting on determination, works his way on the inside, gets through the Johnson punches. He'll throw from in close, and that's a 0-2. He lets his hands go. 5-punch combination. 5-punch combination goes down to a 4 due to fatigue. So 4 punches land possibly. That moves him to 5. Defense check for Johnson. It's a 20. Power check. 4 and under for Tyson. It's a 17. So Tyson flails away, but just can't get that power that dropped Johnson near the end of round number 10. He has a 5-0 lead, though. It's a 4 and a 4. Someone's going to be shown the door, possibly. 2 on the outside for Johnson, 2 on the inside for Tyson. Tyson will go first as Johnson's still trapped on the ropes. It's a 44 on the inside. Only 1 punch lands, but it's a toe-to-toe exchange, so no punches land for Mike Tyson as the fatigue has set in. Johnson will now go as he slides off the ropes and looks to tiring Iron Mike Tyson, screaming at him, "You're a mouse, you're a mouse." It's a 26. A 26 from the outside. He nails him with a 3-punch combo, snapping Tyson's head back. 2 jabs and a right cross. Power check for Jack Johnson. It's a 15. As again, Johnson just smiles at Mike. Mike has a 5-3 lead. Be something if Mike could win this round. It's a 3 for Jack Johnson, 2 on the outside against a 5. Nothing on the outside for Tyson. Tyson, tiring, is just human target practice now, and that is a 19 from the outside for Jack Johnson. That's 4 punches landed. That's 7 punches landed. Tyson, tiring and all. Defense check. It's a 1. He's able to avoid 1 punch, goes down to 6. Power check for Jack Johnson. He's a 3 and under. It's a 4. So Tyson weebles and wobbles, but still is up, and he's not hurt. The fatigue is definitely set in on Mike Tyson. Final minute 20 of round number 11. That's a 1. Johnson from the outside, 3 stars against a 3 for Tyson. He's trying hard, but he just cannot get his punches off. It'll be Johnson from the outside, and that is an 80. He misses. A countering opportunity for Tyson. He's got a 1 through 6. It's a 2. He lands 1 shot. Again, the counter right, but not enough oomph on it. It's a 6-6 in punches landed with 45 seconds to go here in round 11. A tiring Mike Tyson has an opportunity to steal this round. It's a 4 for Jack Johnson. 2 on the outside against a 1 for Mike Tyson. Tyson reaching deep down. Pushes Johnson back towards the ropes. He lets his hands go. And he lands nothing. 76. He misses. Johnson with a countering opportunity off the ropes. He lands 1 through 8. And it's a 7. A quick 1-2, and Johnson's off the ropes. He now leads 8-6 with 25 seconds to go here in round number 11. Tyson, can he rally? It's a 5 for Jack Johnson, 1 on the outside against a 3, 2 on the outside for Tyson. Tyson with an opportunity here. He has to land. He needs a 0 through 3 from the outside. It's a 54. He misses. He misses. Countering opportunity for Jack Johnson's a 14. He just shoves him away and pats him on his butt. There is the bell. Johnson wins the round 8-6. And he's just toying with Mike Tyson. He doesn't think Tyson, even though Tyson dropped him back in round number 10, he just toyed with him in round 11. He takes the round 10-9. Johnson 105, Tyson 103. After 11 rounds of boxing, and Jack Johnson still has 37 stamina points. Tyson has been out of stamina since the 10th. Johnson takes the round 10-9. We prepare for round number 12. Both fighters getting instructions. It's very simple instructions for Tyson. You need to knock him out. Let your hands go, knock him out. It's not an insurmountable lead. It's only 2 points, but Tyson is fatigued. Tribes fans at ringside, hope all is well. Check out that wonderful channel. Amish Elvis, how the heck you doing? Hope all is well. Another wonderful member of the FOC, friends of the channel, friends of the community. Remember, if you have not subbed one another, please do so, as that's our public service announcement, as Al, Red Sox fan, will take a swig of water for round number 12. Been a fun fight here. It's close. Johnson's clowned too much, that's for sure. Johnson will have momentum as we prepare for round number 12. Tyson running on fumes. Here's the bell, round number 12. Johnson much quicker off the stool. He meets Tyson well past the center of the ring. That's a 4 for Johnson. 2 on the outside against a 2 for a withering Mike Tyson. 1 on the inside. Johnson just pushes him away, and now he throws. He's looking for that low roll. That's a 38 from the outside. 3 punches land. Oops, that's over here. 3 punches land. Let's see if a tiring Tyson can evade any of them. That's a 9. No, he doesn't. Power check for Jack Johnson, 3 and under. It's a 19. Possible cut for Mike Tyson. Tyson cuts 5 and under. It's a 10. He does not cut. Again, he had that bad gash back in round number 7. It's still bleeding a bit, but not like it was. They haven't really looked at it too much. Good work in his corner on that cut. Segment 2, round number 12. Johnson with a 3, Tyson with a 3. What will it be? We shall see. That's going to be a toe-to-toe exchange on the outside. Jack Johnson will go first. And Johnson, that's a 16 from the outside. 4 punches land. He's up to 7. Tyson, -1 for the toe-to-toe exchange due to Jack Johnson's defense. -1 for the fatigue. He might not land anything as he goes from the outside. And that's a 72, so he misses. Power check only for Jack Johnson. It's a 7. So Johnson just rat-a-tats his head and moves away. Side to side, sneering, smiling, waving his hand to the crowd, now motioning for Tyson to come forward. We continue round 12. It's a 5 for Jack Johnson, a 1 on the outside against a 4 for Tyson, 2 on the inside. Tyson still infuriated. He gets on the inside. He's going to try to work his hands, and he's going to work them well. That's a 4 on the inside. 5 punches land for Mike Tyson. -1 for fatigue, so 4 punches land. Now a defense check for Johnson is 11. So now we roll for power. So Tyson once again is able to trap Johnson on the ropes due to his clowning. A 4 and under, and Johnson might go down. It's a 15. Johnson just grabs onto him, rubs up the back of his head, pushes him away. The referee says, stop that nonsense. Segment 4, round 12. Johnson with a 7-4 lead in punches. 6-6, you get your kicks on Route 66. 2 stars on the inside for both fighters, toe-to-toe, as Johnson just moves a little bit away from the ropes to meet Mike Tyson in pugilistic combat. And shit, who went first? It's an 87. Tyson went first because he landed. Tyson, 87. On the inside, it's a clinch. And Johnson doesn't care, as he's just killing the clock, it seems. And again, he just keeps talking to Tyson over and over again. That ends that segment. The Tyson says, stop the talking, stop the nonsense, Jack. And it's a 6 for Jack Johnson. 2 on the inside against a 3 for Mike Tyson. 2 on the outside. Tyson goes first from the outside. And that's not where he wants to be. 47 on the outside. He misses his shots. Here goes Jack Johnson on the inside. He doesn't like to fight there, but guess what? That's a 9. That's 4 punches landed. Again, the last punch being an uppercut that snaps Mike Tyson's head clear back. 4 punches land. He's up to 11 punches. That was a toe-to-toe exchange, so no defense for Mike Tyson. Power check for Jack Johnson, 3 and under. It's a 9. We move to segment 6, round 12. It's been all Jack Johnson. It's a 5 and a 1. So Tyson bullies Johnson back to the rope. So Johnson went quite willingly. I don't know why Johnson did that. Tyson throws from the inside, and it's a 91. And Johnson just ties him up and again just shoves him away like a rag doll. Tyson totally fatigued, frustrated, humiliated. Final, minute 15 of round 12, a 4 for Jack Johnson. 2 on the outside against a 6, 2 on the inside. Tyson will go first from the inside, and that is a 62, and he just can't land. Oh, no, he does. No, he doesn't. He misses those punches. Now a 4 for Johnson in this toe-to-toe exchange. Johnson from the outside. He shoves Tyson away, and that's a 55. And from the outside, oh, he just misses. So both fighters throw, both fighters miss. 45 seconds left in round 12. Jack Johnson up 11-4. 4-4. Someone will get the door shut on a 4-4. 2 on the outside for Johnson. 2 on the inside for Tyson. Tyson goes first on the inside. He gets close. That's a 48 toe-to-toe exchange and fatigue. He doesn't land anything. -1 for fatigue, -1 for the toe-to-toe exchange due to Jack Johnson's defense, so he lands nada. And Johnson just shoves him away like a rag doll. He'll throw from his distance he loves, and he unfortunately doesn't land. That's a 60. He's loaded up with those shots to send Mike Tyson home. And they're screaming in the corner, come on, Jack, finish him off. Final 25 seconds here in round 12, and Johnson hears those words. That's a 1. That's 3 stars on the outside. He means business. 4 for Tyson, 2 on the inside. Johnson overwhelms Tyson with the punches from the outside, but he does not land. So Tyson somehow doesn't get hit. Johnson through and through hard. Tyson, peekaboo defense, fatigued and all, was able to evade every punch. That's a 67. There goes the bell. Johnson wins the round. He scored 11 punches. Tyson scored 4. Johnson still has 33 fatigue points. He might make it through this whole fight with stamina. He wins round 12, 10-9. Tyson only landed 4. He's been out of stamina since round 10. So Johnson wins the round 10-9. Now we come to what they used to call the championship rounds, folks. Johnson with a 115-112 lead. Let's make sure our formulas are right. Yes, they are. So the final 9 minutes of pugilistic combat, when the bell sounds for the hard luck round, round 13. Johnson will have momentum. They asked Tyson in his corner, the doctor's over there, do you want to continue? He says yes. Lumped up pretty good. The bad cut on the left eye has been contained, still bleeding. Here we go, the hard luck round, round 13. We roll for control, as they say. And Tyson will be in control, as that's a 2, and his 1 star beats no stars on the inside for Jack Johnson. So could this be Tyson's last charge, the charge of the Light Brigade? And that didn't turn out too well for those blokes. That's a 31 for Mike Tyson on the inside, a 31 for Mike Tyson. 3 punches land. 1 is missed due to fatigued. So 2 punches. Defense check for Jack Johnson is a 1, and he blocks a punch. So only 1 punch lands for Iron Mike Tyson. Power check, 9. So Johnson just smiles at him. We move to segment 2, round 13. Jack Johnson in control. That's a 3 for Jack Johnson, 2 on the outside against a 1. Tyson determined, keeps him on the rope, so Johnson stayed there willingly. Tyson will wail away on the inside, 87 to no success. Johnson just ties him up, smiles to the crowd, and waves. That ends that segment. We move to segment 3 of round 13, the hard luck round. That's a 3 for Jack Johnson. That's 2 on the outside against a 6, 2 on the inside for Tyson. So Tyson in close will go first. 74. He misses. Johnson pushes him away from distance. And that's a 71. He misses. So both fighters getting sloppy here in round 13. We move to segment 4. That's a 3 for Jack Johnson. 2 on the outside against a 1 for Tyson. Tyson still determined. 3 on the inside. He'll throw from in close. And that's a 20. A 23 punches minus 1 is a 2-punch salvo by Mike Tyson. Let's see if Johnson blocks anything on defense. No, he doesn't. Power check. Tyson needs a 4 and under. It's an 11. So Tyson trying and trying. He keeps huffing and puffing, hoping to knock Jack Johnson back down. Johnson again smiles, though he has not landed a punch. Tyson 3-0 as we're midway through round 13. 5 for Jack Johnson, 1 on the outside against a 3 for Mike Tyson, 2 on the outside. So Tyson, from distance but in punching range, has an opportunity once again. It's a 75 from the outside. Tyson misses. A countering opportunity for Johnson is a 6, and he lands 2 shots as his counter is 1 through 8. 3-2 for Tyson. Johnson now looks like he means business. And that's a 4. That's a 2 on the outside against a 6. 2 on the inside for Tyson. Johnson landed on the counter. I'll let him go first. And it's a 45. A 4 from the outside. 45. 2 punches landed. A quick 1-2. A jab and a right cross. In this toe-to-toe exchange, Tyson, fatigue, loses 1. And loses 1 for Johnson's defense in toe-to-toe exchanges as he goes from the inside. And it doesn't matter. It's an 84. As Johnson just ties him up and smiles. Segment 7, round 13. Johnson up 4-3. The round's still up for grabs. Johnson clowning a little bit too much. 2 for Jack Johnson. That's horrible against a 5. And that's horrible. So Johnson from the inside will go first in the toe-to-toe exchange. Tyson will go from the outside. Johnson from the inside. Great result. Unbelievable. Jack Johnson rolls a 2. That's a 5-punch combination. Again, that uppercut just snapping Tyson's head back. Mouthpiece almost comes out. He's up to 9 punches landed. Tyson loses 2 punches off of if he lands. So Tyson from the outside now. And Tyson, oh, that's a 40. I almost misread it. From the outside's a 40. He misses both punches. 2 punches land. -1 for fatigue, -1 for the excellent defense by Jack Johnson. Power check for Jack Johnson needs a 3 and under. It's a 15. Final 45 seconds of round 13. Johnson in total control now. He fooled around for the majority of the round, but now he's setting down on his punches. It's a 2 for Jack Johnson. Just as I say that, Tyson comes back with a 3 from the outside. He gets in punching distance. He'll throw, and that is a 62. He misses. A countering opportunity for Jack Johnson is a 14. He just shoves him away. He doesn't even care. Final 25 seconds of round 13, a round that Johnson will win unless there's a knockdown. It's a 5 for Jack Johnson. 1 on the outside against a 6 for Tyson. 2 on the inside. So Tyson has opportunity. Johnson just backs to the ropes willingly. Tyson looking to load up. It's a 12 on the inside. 4 punches land. -1 for fatigue. So that's 3. That's 6 punches land. Johnson defense check is a 3. He blocks 1. 5 punches land. Power check. Still, Tyson has an opportunity here. Johnson playing on the ropes. It's an 11, and there's the bell. Johnson just shoves him away in the back. Johnson wins a round 9-5. Tyson is just totally fatigued, lumped up, distraught, and it seems defeated. Johnson's land 143 punches to Mike Tyson's 82. He takes the round 10-9. And with 6 minutes of pugilistic combat to go, Johnson 125, Tyson 121. Johnson still has 28 stamina points with 2 rounds to go. Takes the round 10-9. He landed 9 punches. Tyson landed 5 punches. 6 more minutes to go. Tyson will have mojo. Again, the doctor looking at Tyson. They ask him, do you want to continue? He says yes. The only knockdown was scored by Iron Mike Tyson. Back in round number 10, Johnson got up at the count of 8. Here we go for round number 14. Ding, ding goes the bell. Jack Johnson quickly off his stool. That's a 1. That's 3 stars for Jack Johnson on the outside. Tyson, he shoves Tyson back. Now Tyson's on the ropes. Johnson throwing from distance. 38 from the outside. 3 punches land. Everything snapping Tyson's head back, a la Buster Douglas in Tokyo. Tyson, did he evade anything? No. No! That's a 5. Johnson lands one more shot for good measure. That's 4 punches. Power check. Tyson pinned on the ropes. Johnson needs a 3. Oh, am I messing this up? No. The second slash is if there's a knockdown. That has nothing to do with Tyson's fatigue. Fatigue just goes off the Tyson card. All right, a 3 and under. He gets a 3! A possible knockdown of Mike Tyson. Tyson's chin check is a 5 now because he's fatigued. 10 and under, he's hurt. It's a 12! Oh, my Lord, the intestinal fortitude of Mike Tyson as he just absorbs the punishment and he swears at Jack Johnson. Wow! Tyson really showing his toughness in this fight. People thought he would have turtled by now. Here we go as we continue round 14. That's a 6 on the inside for Jack Johnson. 2 stars against a 5. Nothing on the outside for Tyson. So Johnson forces Tyson back to the ropes. Johnson will throw from the inside. He lands 0 through 49. And that is a hellacious 5-punch combination. That's a 3-0-3. So he's just rat-a-tatting Mike Tyson on the ropes. He's landed 9 punches. Did Tyson avoid any of those mighty blows from the Galveston Giant? No, he does not. Power check once again. 3 and under. It's a 1! It's a 1. Will Tyson survive this hellacious combination on the ropes? It's a 14. He does. Unbelievable. As Jack Johnson just pummeling the bejesus out of Mike Tyson. Looking for the TKO or knockout here in round 14. He's through playing. No more talking from Jack Johnson. That's a 5. 1 on the outside against a 6 for Tyson. 2 on the inside. He willingly lets Tyson come forward. As just as I say that, he goes back to playing cat and mouse with Tyson. Tyson throws from the inside. And he gets a good result. That's a 17, 4 punches. So -1, so that's 3 punches. Defense check for Johnson. He blocks 1 through 7. It's a 15, so nothing there. Power check for Tyson. A 4! And all that playing, Tyson clips Johnson on the jaw with a good one. Will Johnson stay up to it? Chin check. 3 and under, he goes down. 7 and under, he's hurt. It's an 8, so Johnson, wow, his knees buckled, he grabbed on, but he has a clear head. Holy cow, they're screaming at Johnson, get the hell off the rope, stop playing with him, Jack, stop playing with him. Segment 4, round 14, Tyson just still trying to win this fight to his credit in our 10-star Elite Championship tournament. That's a 6 for Jack Johnson, 2 on the inside against a 1. Tyson pulls him back towards the ropes. Tyson's going to wail away. It's a 20. 3 punches, -1, so that's a possibility of 2 punches. He's up to 5. Defense check for Johnson, a 9. Power check for Tyson's a 10. Oh, my God, they're screaming from the Johnson corner. And the fans, Jack, get off the ropes. He just continues to smile and wave. Jack Johnson back in clown mode. Remember, Stanley Ketchel dropped him when he was in clown mode. Grant you, they thought they had the fix-in to go 15 and fight a rematch. Johnson would knock him out after he got up, knocking his teeth out also. 6 and a 6 for Johnson and Tyson. 2 on the inside, 2 on the inside. They will stand toe-to-toe. Tyson will go first. And Tyson with a 41 on the inside. Toe-to-toe exchange, 2 punches land, but due to defense and fatigue, nothing lands for Tyson. And here's Jack Johnson now on the inside, and that's a 53. He misses. Segment 6, round 14. Johnson with a 9-5 lead. Tyson still has an opportunity to rally and win this round, though he needs knockdowns to win on points. That's a 3 and a 3. What will it be? We shall see. That's 2 on the outside for both fighters. Another toe-to-toe exchange. Tyson goes first. And to no success on the outside, 46, he misses. Johnson lands at a 0 through 54, and he 92. They fall into a clinch, mauling and brawling. Tyson tries to twist Johnson's arm. Johnson tries to thumb Tyson. The referee breaks them, says watch out for the rough stuff. He warns him, stop that crap. Final minute 15 of round 14. It's gotten quite ugly with the rough stuff. And that's a 4 for Jack Johnson, 2 on the outside against a 5 for a fatiguing Mike Tyson. And the fatigue shows as he just backs up. He's dead tired. Johnson will throw 99. Oh, my Lord. We go to the special event chart. Johnson with the fight in hand. It is a 99. You go to the special event chart. All right. We will now roll for special event. Black die jumps the shark, but we find him quickly. That's a 3. It's a 63. What will it be? We shall see. 63. Fighters clinch wrestle for the next 2 segments. No punches landed. There's the bell. So we were in segment 7. They wrestled for 2 segments, and the referee had trouble breaking them. The bell sounds, so it was a really physically tough, ugly round. Tyson was just trying to break Johnson's arms in those clinches. Wow. Johnson lands 9 punches as he goes back to his corner, still fresh as a daisy, it seems. He keeps calling him Mouse Mike Tyson. You're a mouse. So Johnson lands 9. Tyson lands 5. Try to break Johnson's arm in those clinches on several occasions. The referee says, we have 3 more minutes of boxing. Knock this crap off. I will DQ both of you. I don't think he'd DQ both of them. And with 3 minutes to go, Johnson has a 5-point lead, 135-130. Tyson will need a knockout to win, which we already knew. Even a knockdown, unless he drops him twice, a knockdown makes it a 10-8 round. It just makes it closer. He needs a knockout, folks. And Tyson is dead tired. They're looking at him in the corner. 10-9 round for Jack Johnson. What a hellacious it has been ugly. It all started with Johnson taking control way back in round number 2 when he mashed 2 shots below the border in round number 2. Not just once, not at the same time. He hit Tyson in the nuts once, waited a bit, and hit him in the nuts again when the fight resumed. Since then, that basically took all the starch out of Mike Tyson. Great job if you can get away with it by Jack Johnson. He sure as hell has gotten away with it. So Johnson landed 9. Tyson landed 5. Obviously, Tyson has no stamina left. Jack Johnson will make it through the bout with still 23 stamina points. Incredible. The Galveston Giant, absolutely magnificent. Now he knows. They're saying, Jack, just stay away from him. Stay away, Jack. You have the fight won. He's going to go for the knockout. So here we go. The final 3 minutes in tournament life for Mike Tyson. I'm going to take a sip of coffee for these final 3 minutes to rev myself up with caffeine. Many luminaries at ringside here in our FOC community, including What's Blazing in Sports and RF and Tobias Alejandro. Good evening, Tobias Alejandro. Hope all is well. What's Blazing in Sports? Magnificent boxing show today. I was able to catch it from work, actually participate. Always like to participate. I gotta talk boxing with T-Dub, whether on my channel or his channel. I don't care. I love talking boxing with our good friend T-Dub. Must subscribe. All the friends of the channel must subscribe and one another, especially subscribe everyone in the chat if you're a content creator. That's how we help one another out. All right, final 3 minutes of boxing. Johnson just has to stay on his feet. I don't even remember who has momentum. We're going to say Johnson because he's ahead, and the other guy is fatigued, Mike Tyson. Johnson, they come to the center of the ring. The referee says, touch gloves. Tyson doesn't want to touch gloves. Johnson just keeps holding the gloves out there. Goes, it's the last time you'll ever touch me. And the referee forces him to touch. Mike Tyson uses a curse word, something with mother effer. And now it's on like Donkey Kong, I guess. Ding, ding goes the bell. The final 3 minutes of this pugilistic contest is on its way. It's a 4-4. Jack Johnson, 2 stars on the outside. And 2 stars on the inside for Tyson. Johnson will go first as Tyson tries to force his way into toe-to-toe exchange. And my lord, that's 7. And that's going to be 4 punches landed by Jack Johnson. He is determined just to bash the bejesus out of Mike Tyson. He lands 4 punches. Tyson, remember, -1 for toe-to-toe exchange defense from Jack Johnson, -1 for fatigue. He's got to land something, 3 or better to actually land a punch. And that's a 98. And a possible foul. We're not even going to check that. We're going to say a clinch. Or a missed punch. All right, we'll check the foul. I didn't want to check the foul, but we'll play it by the rules. All right, possible foul. Let's see if Tyson hits Johnson in the nuts in retaliation. All right, so Tyson fouls at a 6. It's a 16, thank God. All right, so now power check for Jack Johnson. Johnson needs a 3 or under. It's a 4. So Tyson absorbs the punishment. We move to segment 2, round 15. That's a 2 for Jack Johnson as he's just laying in on the inside for some reason. Tyson, 5. Nothing from the outside, so toe-to-toe exchange. Johnson goes first. Neither man had any control stars. Johnson with a 0-4. 5 punches on the inside land, snapping Tyson's head back over and over. Last one being a left hook. So he's 9 punches that landed. Again, Tyson, toe-to-toe exchange, -2. But that's a 7. And on the outside with a 7, he lands 4 punches, which go down to 2. So we're going to have simultaneous power checks. Johnson, the red die. Tyson, the blue die. Johnson needs 3 and under. Tyson needs 4 and under. Tyson gets a 6. Johnson gets a 10. Segment 4. Both fighters absorb the punishment. Johnson just needs to stand on his feet for a points victory. It's a 2 and a 2. Tyson gets the better of it slightly. Johnson just goes the rope. He starts clowning again. The corner is going nuts. Get off the ropes, Jack. And Tyson lands on the inside a 10. A 10, 4 punches. -1 for fatigue, so that's 3 punches. It's a 5. Johnson defense check is a 12. Nothing there. Tyson with another opportunity needs a 4 and under. It's a 4! Johnson's clowning could cost him again. Johnson goes down 3 and under. It's a 5. He is hurt. Johnson is hurt. Johnson is hurt on the ropes. There's no clowning now. Tyson goes unopposed in segment 5. Can he come back? This would be the miracle of miracles. It's a 6. It's on the inside where Tyson wants to be. He needs to land 3 punches. It'll only be a -1 for fatigue. He needs to roll a 23 and under. And he gets a 26. 26 is 3 punches -1, so it's 2 punches landed. 7, so the fatigue comes in huge there. But there's still a power check. It's a 20. It's a possible cut for Johnson. It's an 11. No cut. Wow. Oh, my Lord. Johnson was rattled. Johnson trying to get on his bike now. They're screaming, Jack, stay the hell off the ropes. A minute 30 to go in the final round. It's a 2 for Jack Johnson. And he's still wobbled. Nothing on the inside against a 5. Tyson, nothing on the outside. Toe-to-toe exchange. Tyson goes first from the outside. He lands 0 through 42. This is what he needed before. He needed the 15. He didn't get it. So 15 from the outside, 4 punches, toe-to-toe exchange, -2 to defense and fatigue. He only lands 2, so that's 9. Now Johnson goes from the inside. That's a 90. This could be a great result. And it is. It's a clinch. So no power check for Mike Tyson. Johnson holding on, still trying to clear his head. 9-9 in punches. Here we go. Final minute of round 15. Tyson needs a knockout. He is wobbled, Jack Johnson. Johnson has weebled and wobbled, but not gone down. That is a 5 for Jack Johnson. 1 on the outside against a 6. 2 on the inside for Tyson. Tyson with some rejuvenation here. He throws from the inside. He gets in close. That's a 38. A 38. 3 punches land for Tyson. -1. So that's 2. He's at 11 punches. Defense check for Johnson, who's still rattled. That is a 9. So Tyson hits him with both hard shots. Power check is a 6. Final 45 seconds around 15. Tyson trying to pour it on. He might win the round, but lose the bout. It's a 5 for Jack Johnson. 1 on the outside against a 3. 2 on the outside for Tyson. Tyson loading up, trying to land that big overhand right. That is a 34 from the outside. 2 punches, but -1, 12. If Johnson blocks it, there's no power check. He blocks punches 1 through 7. It's a 5, so no punch lands. Final 25 seconds. Johnson, still stunned, not all there, raises his hands. His corner is screaming, "What the hell you doing?" It's a 5 for Jack Johnson, 1 on the outside against a 4 for Mike Tyson, 2 on the inside. Tyson jumps in quick as Johnson was clowning. Last opportunity for Tyson on the inside. It's a 41, 3 punches. -1 go to 2, that's 13. Johnson doesn't block anything. It comes down to this power roll. 13, there goes the bell. So Tyson gave it his all. He rattled Jack Johnson, who went back to play mode and almost got his clock, his bell clocked, or whatever the hell that phrase is. He almost got knocked out. So Tyson, incredible fatigue and all, and a clowning Johnson. Once he tagged him, Johnson became a human punching bag, but still evaded enough punches. Johnson got hit with 13 punches, all with bad intentions, even though Tyson was fatigued. Johnson landed 9. And at the end of the bout, Tyson wins the 15th round, but loses the war. So the winner, and we will make it official in a moment, the winner, as I'll just mark down my manual one, so 10-9 Tyson. Johnson landed 9. Tyson, best output since round 6. He lands 13. He gave it his all. He gave it his all in round 15. And we have the scorecard ready, as you can see. So after 15 rounds of boxing, it's Jack Johnson who will advance in our 10-star elite tournament, 144-140. The only knockdown was scored by Mike Tyson in the 10th round. He dropped Johnson. Johnson got up, took the mandatory 8 count. And it all goes back to round number 2 when Johnson intentionally landed 2 low blow combinations. Just literally about 15 seconds apart, he played speed bag with Mike Tyson's testicles. And that took the starch out of Tyson. Tyson did get some sort of revenge as he dropped the Galveston Giant in round 10, as I stated, but he could not knock him out. In the 15th, Tyson gave it his all, stunning Johnson, who again went back to clowning on the ropes for some reason. The corner is just, they're happy this fight's over, but they got to get it in Jack Johnson's head. Don't do so much clowning. But Johnson is victorious. Will advance. Our next bout will be Joe Louis. Where is that? Joe Louis and I believe it's Jackson. Joe Louis and Peter Jackson. Joe Louis, one of my all-time favorite fighters. Remember, we have Marciano and Frazier on the channel already, and Jeffries and Tunney. And now our third bout has just been completed, and that is Jack Johnson winning a decision in 15 over Mike Tyson. Tyson scoring the only knockdown. Johnson wins 144-140. And then after the Joe Louis-Peter Jackson fight, we have the final fight in round 1, which is Ali Dempsey, a rematch, as we've already fought this non-tournament on our Title Bout Championship Boxing. That is my lead subject or whatever, my lead video on my YouTube page. So it's going to be interesting in this rematch, and it's going to come in Glory Days Boxing. So that's kind of cool. So I'd like to thank everyone at ringside. So bear with me one more moment. I greatly appreciate everyone's time. These things go a bit long, but they're fun. They're fun. So I appreciate everyone taking time out. 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Thank you to Bobby Cantilano. What's Blazing Sports? Please do Saturday night. Cool. Thank you to What's Blazing Sports. Check out both those wonderful channels. Amish Elvis, thank you very much. RF, thank you. Tobis Alejandro, thank you. Tim B. Tribes fan, check out his channel. If I missed you, I apologize. I tried to say hello on the way in. Bud W. was at ringside, thank you. Ray Gaussman, thank you very much. I think I said Timmy B, but just in case, once again, Tim B. Dave Gardner, HockeyTerminus.com, another YouTube channel, wonderful. D. Scott Howard, check him out. Arnold Hunter, thank you very much. Thrice Aroni, a card collecting treat. Phanomatic, thank you. John St. Baptiste, thank you. And, of course, Devin, the original Grognard, the OG. Check out that wonderful military strategy channel. And hopefully we're back with a chat with Al on Saturday Night Live. Al, call in Saturday night when I'm live. I shall do that, my friend. I shall do that. As Tobias Alejandro has the final word, he says, have a good evening, Al. You too, and everyone else have a good evening. Watch out for those big left hooks and right hands, and watch out for the nut shot if you're fighting Jack Johnson. Till next time, health and happiness. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless. And you know it's coming, folks. You know it's coming. Peace!